Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we are going to look on how you can obtain a voter's card in Kenya. Down here below we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, where we have given you more detailed information on how you can go about the application process. Additionally, on the right hand side of our screen we have included a select language option, and by clicking this downward pointing arrow and choosing the language of your choice, all the information on this wiki procedure website page of ours is going to be translated to the language of your choice, and you can easily read through the instruction in your preferred language. You can also easily revert back to English by clicking on the downward pointing arrow and choosing English once again, and everything will be translated back to English. We have also included external links to other websites where you can get more information on how to obtain the voter's card in Kenya through this link. We are going to go through this process as we move on with the presentation, but before we move on with the presentation, I will urge you to go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the notification button on our wiki procedure YouTube channel, so you can get information with every time new content is uploaded on our YouTube channel. So let's get on with our presentation. The list of items which we are going to cover in this session include the need for a voter's card, the eligibility, the required documents, steps to follow in making the applications, the fees, validity period, processing time, office and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how to make this application to obtain a voter's card in Kenya. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. Need for voter's card. A voter's card gives you an opportunity to vote and elect leaders of your choice. It also allows you to vie for any elective position. It allows you to propose or second your preference or your preferred candidate for nomination. It gives you the right to nominate candidate for elections, and it gives you your moral authority to hold leaders accountable. The eligibility criteria. Any citizen of Kenya who has attained the age of 18 years, as evidenced by either a national identity card or a Kenyan passport, and whose name is not in the register of voters, can be registered as a voter upon application. A citizen who has attained the age of 18 years and has registered for an identification card and is in possession of an acknowledgement registration certificate, also known as a waiting card, shall, upon application, be registered as a voter using the acknowledgement of registration certificate, but may only vote using an identification card. The following persons are eligible to vote. When you are 18, the following persons are not eligible to vote: when those who are under 18 years of age, if you are not in possession of an original identification card or a valid Kenyan passport, when one is undischarged bankrupt or declared bankrupt, when you have been found guilty by an election court or reported to be guilty of any election offense during the preceding 5 years, if a competent court declares you of unsound mind. The required documents are as follows. You need an original identity card, original Kenyan passport, or an acknowledgement of registration certificate, also known as a waiting card. The procedure are as follows. First of all, I need to mention that every adult in Kenya has the right to exercise the right to vote as specified under Article 38 of the Constitution in accordance with the Election Act of 2012, and the citizens shall exercise the right to vote if the citizen is registered in the principal registers or as voters. A person is only allowed to register once as a voter in any constituency or registration center of his or her choice. It is an offense to register more than once. So this application can only be done in person, and these are the steps. First of all, An eligible voter must present him or herself to the registration officer with his or her original identification documents at the designated registration center during the working hours, and these include an original identity card, an original Kenyan passport, and acknowledgement of registration certificate, or also known as a waiting card. Here you'll be given an application form which is known as Form A to fill. This form is not available online but can only be accessed when you visit the registration office. You'll be assisted with the registration clerk to fill the form. The registration clerk will interview you and fill Form A and ask you to verify if the details he or she has captured are correct. And if they are correct, the clerk will then capture your biodata. This includes your fingerprints and also a passport photo. After this, you'll be issued with a registration acknowledgement slip bearing your details, and you should note that, however, the slip is not a requirement during voting, and the slip, you cannot vote using the slip. This is just an acknowledgement stating your details have been captured and also showing you where you are supposed to go and vote. The application fee is free of charge. The validity period is forever until where a voter wishes to transfer the voter's registration to an electoral area other than the one the voter is registered in. For example, you want to change constituencies, so you want to change from one constituency to another, so the validity period of the vote for one constituency will cease to exist and you will be given another voter's card. The processing time is immediate. The office location and contact information of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, they are at University Way, University Towers, and their website is www.iebc.or.ke. Other information is that a person is only allowed to register once as a voter in a constituency or registration center of his or her choice, and it's an offense to register more than once. A person who have registered more than once are liable of conviction to a fine not exceeding 100,000 Kenyan shillings or imprisonment of a term not exceeding 1 year, or both. Such persons shall be barred from participating in the immediate election and the next that follows. And a person may transfer as a voter to another registration center of his or her choice within the registration period. So it's that quite simple, and thank you for watching. I'll urge you once again to go ahead and click the like button and notification button, like button, subscribe button and notification button. And if you have any queries, just go through our wiki procedure. We have detailed everything. So a quick recap: visit the registration officer, the IEBC offices. They are located at Huduma centers, the chief's office or Huduma center, or go to IEBC offices themselves, and from there you'll be assisted. Make sure you have carried your original ID card, passport or waiting card, and from there you'll be asked to some questions. You'll be interviewed so that the clerk can fill Form A and capture your biodata. You'll take your fingerprints, capture your passport photo, ask you where you prefer to vote, which ward you prefer to vote in, and after that you'll be issued with an acknowledgement slip bearing your names and details of where you're going to go and vote. And the application is free of charge, so go ahead and get a voter's card. And yeah, thank you for watching. Click like, click subscribe, click notification, and I wish you all the best as you go to get your voter's card. So tell a friend to tell a friend about wiki procedure. Thank you for watching.